Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 16 of Total War Warhammer. First of all, I would just like to apologise for any random noises in the background, such as dogs barking and people hammering on shed roofs. Apparently this is what you get when you decide to do your recording at 9:30 on a Saturday morning. So a few people have suggested that I should sort of abandon this and restart, because I've basically gone and screwed up more than a little bit. Well, you're not wrong, I've certainly made some mistakes. However, I don't think I'm going to restart yet. If I am destined to lose, then let's lose. I'll learn a lot more if I play through and get defeated than if I just think that I've lost and decide to quit. Now, when we left last time, we had this greenskin army up here that was heading towards Karazakarak. Now, I do have a fairly good garrison there. I'm also building a secondary army there. And I've also told, who is it that I've told? These guys, Barak Var, to go and assist. Hopefully they will. And, why are you guys in raiding stance? We're actually at peace. We've got bad relations, but we should be at peace. Anyway, we've also got another greenskin army down here, which I'm very tempted to try and chase down. Because there's also one of Barak Var's armies down here. Now the question is, can I get to that in time and then still get all the way up here to go and deal with these guys? Now what's my army like up here? It's a small army, but it is growing. We could get a couple more units in this stack in a single turn, which we probably should consider doing. Getting some longbeards with great weapons. We can't really afford that. I could only afford one lot of normal longbeards, to be honest. So let's just go and throw in some dwarf warriors, just so we've actually got a little bit of a front line should the need occur. Somebody actually gained a rank, and that's Hegenabor Heldor, or the Hegenbor Heldor. Where are you exactly? You're not you. Are you in this army? Hegenbor Heldor. Yes, you. Did we give you an upgrade? You do have a skill point. Let's give you Route Marcher. Anything that can increase your speed a little. So, where is my main army? Forces. My main army's all the way over here. Not really getting much done. I was going to go over and try and assault this place and just sack it or raid it or whatever. This shouldn't have much of a garrison. This is Stone Mine Tower. Stone Mine Tower has a very pathetically small garrison. So if we can go and attack you, it's probably worth doing that and then bringing you back. Let's go and get that attack done first. We are just going to go and auto-resolve this because it should be simples. Obviously, it's a decisive victory. We gained a tiny little amount of loot. We lost 25 units. I can live with that. We've gained a rank. We want to... we could loot and occupy, but it's just more territory to try and hold. So I think we're just going to sack the place for now. And we have gained a level. So let us go and make sure we apply that before we forget. You could give him some of this stuff here that might be useful. Reduced enemy siege out time could be good. Or there's anything else that might be useful for us. Extra leadership, missile resistance. We did start to work our way through Brass Lunged. That's not a bad thing, but I'm half tempted to start spending these somewhere else. Missile resistance is nice, especially if we're going up against a lot of ranged units. Really not sure what I want to go into. I mean, we could go sort of full-on melee at this point. Is anything here really useful? Reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption in local province. Yes, we're starting to get issues with that now. So that is something we need to work on. So that's one battle won. So I think we should try and take this greenskin army out while we have the chance to do it. So we've got a relatively decent stack here. Unfortunately, the Slayers have taken a bit of a beating. Their army's also a little bit weak, and it's not one of the biggest armies. So let's go and take our army in here. We should have the support of Karazakarak. He has decided to run for it. We can't actually reach him, but we can get into position to fight him there, I think. Or can we not? No, we cannot. Okay, well, let us go. And do we want to build anything over here? We don't have a huge amount of money. We are missing a building. What problems are we having here? We're definitely having some public order issues. So we may want to go and move you back into there on the next turn before we end up with a rebellion. We are getting rid of the vampiric corruption, though, which is nice. So what we could really do with is a refectory, but we don't have the money to build one of those. Oh, actually, we're still working our way up to the next level of outpost. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Crag the Lynchpin has a skill point that we have not yet assigned. Didn't even see that one. So you are over here. We'll have to bring you guys back at some point. So you have got a new skill and or ability. Could give you another rune of warding. We have got two heroes that are in one stack that are both doing the same thing. So I might end up just taking him out of here and using him as a hero to roam the map. Plus one public order might be useful as well. Now I'm guessing you guys can't move particularly far on this turn. I'd like to select the entire army, please. What? Yeah, you can't move very far, but we will start to try and bring you back towards our own land. We might need you. So let's go and end the turn, see what happens. These guys will probably run away. They do seem a lot weaker than I do. You are going into Karazakarik. You are actually attacking there. Why does that look like we're not actually garrisoned inside? What's that all about? We do have the garrison here. Why were we not actually inside? Well, let's go and fight this manually. It's saying that we're going to lose if we auto-resolve, but I think if we play it manually, we might actually win this. I'm not too sure why we're fighting this outside. Maybe this army wasn't actually inside the garrison, which could be problematic. So we do have a few units here. Our reinforcements are coming in right from the back on this. Actually, no. Our reinforcements are coming in from their flank. That could be useful. Let's take everything we've got. And let's go and pop it up here on the higher ground. And then we'll see if we can attack them from behind. Can't actually see where they are at the moment. Let's make sure we've just got the grudge throwers linked up. Let's start the battle. There's not really a lot of point in doing anything else. So we're going to get our reinforcements coming in from this side. I may end up sort of temporarily pausing here.
Arriving in support, Commander. Link up with them and surround the enemy.
Because I do want to sort of move all of these guys in. Getting a lot of nice units here. Wait till everybody's in. What are these guys? I can't even remember. These, oh, they are just grudge throwers. Okay, let's just pause up. Let's select all of the units in this army. And let us consider dragging them over onto this hillside up here. Go on, let's get you in position. That might be the best thing to do. So we'll try and head over there. These guys are probably going to take a little bit of damage, but we're just going to hope that the grudge throwers get work done while these guys start heading in. And we're going to sort of start moving up behind them. Let's make sure that we've got a couple more grudge throwers here, and an organ gun actually. The organ gun has fairly good range, so let's take these guys and try and get them up onto the high ground. Do we have anyone that's particularly fast? Let's get these longbeards to sort of charge in around here. We're going to start moving these guys backwards because we don't want to get flanked. We might have to use our Lord to run in here. Now I didn't want to get all these guys charged in, to be honest, but we might just have to sort of charge up onto this hill. We do have some thunderers here. Let's sort of get up behind these guys. I want you to go and flank these guys and take them out as quickly as you can. These grudge throwers are taking a little bit of damage that I don't really like, so let's try and get you guys moved up to there if you can. We are getting some stuff done. Some of our units are being attacked here a little bit. Let's get you guys to stop and start attacking over there. Let's get rid of you because you're getting on my nerves. Let's go around here and try and flank these guys. You guys should be on skirmish. You run in hopefully and get behind their cavalry. Let's get these quarrelers backed off a little bit here. These quarrelers, it would be nice if you go and attack those guys over there. Right, what have we got going on this side? We have, there's their leader actually, so we might be doing a fair bit of damage there. You guys are taking some hits, which I don't really like. If you guys can hit that, you can finish that off nicely. Keep attacking their lord, that's going to help immensely. If you guys can sort of run in and finish him off. Right, let's get these slayers out of there, because they are about to get owned. Got a couple of units of hammerers over here. Where did I get the hammerers from? I don't remember having those. I think their lord is actually dead. Well, he's wounded anyway, so that's going to really make life a little bit easier for us. Let's start trying to move forwards with some of these guys here. Get these quarrelers to keep firing at their archers. Not too happy with these longbeards getting wrecked. Let's move them out. Now, we are still doing some damage with our grudge throwers that are over here. My warriors are starting to flee. That's fine. The big problem we've got at the moment is they have a lot of ranged units, and the ranged units are quite difficult to take out. We're actually defeating their trolls over here. Let's make sure we keep firing with the quarrelers. Let's get these guys to move forwards, and we want to use our organ gun to try and attack their ranged units. Got some more thunderers up here. Let's go and put them along the ridge line. Is this actually my army, or... yeah, it must be my army, because I had the only armies that were up here. My leader, my hero, general, lord, is getting stuff done. Let's go and try and charge into their armies if we can. They do have some siege weaponry somewhere, because they are doing annoying things to me. We do want to try and keep moving in with you. Got a lot of units at the back here that are really out of range, so let's go and move you forwards so that you are useful. Come back, guys. Don't get chasing everybody right off the map. That is no use at all. Let's bring these quarrelers back. Again, you guys are taking a lot of damage because these guys are all ranged, so bring them back into our siege weaponry if you can. Where are you firing? You're firing at this guy. If you wouldn't mind, keep firing at this guy. What are you here? Can you not hit him? You're getting charged right now. Let's go and take some of these thunderers and get them over there. And let's get you guys to move out. They're going to have to... oh, no, they are breaking. That's fine. So if they're breaking, you guys keep firing at the missile infantry. I'd like you guys to get out of here and recover. And we want to keep using our ranged units where we can. Let's bring our lord back into the mix. Let's try and protect our weaker units if we can. Looks like those trolls are trying to come back in, so we want to deal with those. We're taking a lot of damage on these longbeards here. Again, I'm just going to pull them back. I want my ranged units to start getting work done. You've taken a lot of damage, if you wouldn't mind stepping back out of the way. You're almost broken. If we can keep firing at you... Unfortunately, we don't really have an awful lot of position at the moment, and I don't really want to go too high on this ridge because we do know that there are units over there. Let's go and run in with our lord if we can. We've uncovered hidden foes. Yeah, these guys are up here, which is one of the things that I was concerned about. Attack those guys, actually. I'm more concerned about them than anything else at the moment. Let's go and get ourselves some quarrelers. Actually, no, let's get the thunderers up on this hill. The thunderers might be able to do some damage against these guys. Now, these guys are backing off, which we don't want to happen. We want them to come within range of our missile infantry. We still keep finding hidden foes. We'll keep shooting at them from range. Now, they do have a Doom Diver catapult over there, which we're not particularly thrilled about. So let's go and try and run that down if we can. They're all breaking now. We should have got this. The only thing... yep, victory. We have a victory. Fantastic. We didn't even lose all that many units. At least I don't think we did. We lost 318 units. They actually lost less than we did. But I don't know if I actually lost any... I don't think I actually lost any sort of armies, divisions, regiments, whatever you call it. Obsidian trinket. Okay, fine. So, we could take a lot of money, or we could... let's execute the captives. So that's that army running away now. So they're both severely weakened. Now you're trying to go for Caragdron, aren't you? Well, that's just not helpful. You're going to go and engage him, are you? That would be fantastic if you would. Because he's actually very, very low. Stolen from the enemy, Obsidian Trinket. The barest essence of Jinn captured within black obsidian is enough to weaken enemy spells. Minus 10% magic resistance. Good. And Troll Slayers, plus 14% bonus versus large. Vorgas Git Wrencher, an enemy of Goblin Big Boss. Oh, an enemy Goblin Big Boss belonging to the Greenskins has successfully hindered Hegenbor Harbour's army in Iron Rock Death's Pass. Raiding by Valmir Gorsa of the Border Princes within Varekna Hills, Blood River Valley, is affecting local public order. And a grudge has been successful, so raise the banners for 3 turns. And another grudge has been issued to carry out a successful assassination attempt against a character belonging to the Greenskins. Current public order, right, so we're going to have problems over here if we don't get an army there to deal. But at the same time, I really need to go and deal with this army. Because we might end up losing a province. I'm getting a lot of screen tearing. I might have to turn VSync back on, but it has been having some problems with NVIDIA drivers because there aren't any proper NVIDIA drivers for Total War Warhammer yet. So we need to start moving our main army back into position. Yeah, public order is a problem. We do have you guys here, and I can't get there in a single turn. We could turn that tax off. It's not going to help. Well, it might buy us a turn, actually. Did you actually manage to defeat that army? Oh, no, and you're only a single person there. You're not going to get anything done.
It is time.
So the question is, do I try and sally forth and put my guys in there? It does leave Karazakarik undefended, but it does have a decent garrison still. And their army is now very weak. I think that's what we need to do. I think we just need to get some units in there. So let's start moving forward. I don't think he's going to attack. I think we are slightly stronger still. This could be risky. We have gained a rank, I think. Is it on this guy? Yeah, you have gained a rank. Let's give you Route Marcher, actually. Although it probably won't count on this turn because you've already used all of your movement. I should have given you that before we started. Quest has been issued. Have 2 of any of the following units. Gyrocopters, Gyrobombers, or Gyrocopter Brimstone Guns in the Lord's army. So the Engineers Guild is in uproar. The Master Engineer tasked with developing the plans has presented his initial prototypes together with a proposal to roll the improvements out within a matter of months. The unseemingly haste of this time frame has polarised opinion between the younger members, uneasy with such novel thinking, yet intrigued by the possibilities it presents, and the traditionalists who advocate the more usual decades of testing and would have the trial and error charlatan tinkerer thrown out in disgrace. Hearing the outcry, the High King steps in and orders that the prototype be put into full production. Okay. Somebody else also picked up a rune of some sort. That's you. You've picked up the Obsidian Trinket. You can keep that, I think, for the time being. Now, the problem is I can't get over there because of this guy has slowed us right down, which is a problem. We can't do an awful lot about this army. What do we have here in terms of our garrison in Caragdron? Not great. A few quarrelers and a few miners. I mean, we might be able to hold them off, but it's not looking likely. But we'll see what we can do about that. We can't get you any closer to home yet. You're actually in quite a decent shape right now. I think we just have to end the turn because I don't think there's anything else that we can do. You are actually coming to engage my army. I'm really, really surprised about that. I'm going to attempt to retreat. You're probably just going to chase me down more. And in fact, you have done. That is a little bit unfortunate. Well, if we auto-resolve, it says we're definitely going to lose, so we will play this one manually, but we will do that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Total War Warhammer. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.